Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be doing the Adelaide vs St Kilda game review and going through how this game Adelaide seem to want to kill my round rank every single round. And yes, it is because I haven't got any of DAWSON or Laird, but yeah, just not going for them has really sucked, I guess, and has really made a lot of these gains that I make before on Saturday really not worth it, as they just drop back on Sunday to a respectable sort of range. I mean, I was up at like 2.6k, and yes, I did have a lot of players play, but I did drop back down to like 8.1k by the end of the round, as I didn't have many Collingwood and only had one GWS guy and only had one guy playing in this St Kilda game, I'm pretty sure. So, I obviously had DAWSON as well. So before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So as you can see here, Adelaide Smith scored 1-1, and I wouldn't take much notice into it, just a distributor on the back line scoring big for one game. We need to see at least like 3 or 4 more games from him, consistent of like 105 or so for him to go for him. You got DAWSON here, 938. I mean, he's now going to be what, 950 odds, and I wish I could get him, but just don't have the means to be able to get him. Unless it would be to sacrifice the likes of like a, I don't think I can even get there with Mitchell or anything. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get there, as I'd get to, I might be able to get to Mitchell. If I got rid of Seamus Mitchell, I'd be able to get there, but he has such a good break even, and I don't really want to sacrifice Ryan at the moment, when Ryan's going to be my trump card to be able to get pretty much all my rookies off field. So yeah, that's that basically, and that's why DAWSON's probably going to be the one that I miss out on at the moment for at least till post his bye. So round 15 is probably the earliest that I can get him in. Murphy, Shoal, Laird, someone that I thought about getting in because he did drop down a little bit in price. Yes, he did come off with a potential injury, but it looks pretty fine. Not at the moment. I mean, he's fine. I think he'll be. There was no injury concerns there. So with him getting 101 with basically a quarter to go, I think he's totally fine, and he has the ability easily to be able to go and score 120 week on week. So I think I probably should be getting him in, but that would leave me very cash strapped if I needed to get rid of Holland for someone else as well. But Holland and someone else up to Ryan is one of the plans in the coming weeks, and that hopefully can eventuate, but I'll have to look through ways to get there, I guess. Murphy, Shoal, Laird, as we talked about. Parnell, he has a decent break even this week, but we need to see another week of him doing it. Walker, Sloan, Hinge, Rankin, Rochelle was really good, and then just didn't do anything in the last quarter, basically. He was on 80, or what was he on? 86, so he was on 77, basically a little bit into the third, and I thought this will be a huge score. I can grab Rochelle, I can close up that. I could still grab Rochelle, but I mean, his break even is going to be pretty, I think it's still going to be big. Rochelle's break even is 100, so he's not really going to move, and he's just a guy that I can get next week for Holland, and that'll be, I guess, that, and that'll be the way that I get out of having, I guess, another rookie on field, as I mean, Rochelle is averaging what, 90 odd, I think, if if I switch this to Adelaide and then go to here, Rochelle is averaging 82, so not the best. But I mean, he had this 27. If you take the 27 out, he's averaging, I'm pretty sure it's going to be close to, he's going to be close to like a 88 or so. 9 times 82.3 minus 27 divided by 8, 89.25 if you take out the 27 game. So a 90 point guy for like 660k. So I'd like to see him probably drop into the 650s, as that'll enable me to get rid of the likes of Cowan for him or someone else for him, or just be able to, if trades go right and I do Sicily, then I could be able to just get him almost straight up for Hollands and be able to bank a lot of cash and move Mitchell and Ryan for Gorn in the round after that, and basically have a load of round 14 and 15s, but have basically a full team of premiums and also a couple of mid prices in. It would be in the end Rochelle, Ashcroft and Aiken, I guess, would be the mid prices that I'd go for, and that would be all the mid prices that I have, and then a lot of 700k guys. I mean, Powell is sort of a mid pricer, but I think that could be a plan as well. But we'll have to wait and see with that. Miller, Jones, Pedlar's been really good. I missed out on him and going off Chandler early have sort of hurt me a lot. Probably cost me about 200k. Saligo, O'Brien, Keys, Butts, Dodie, Fogarty, McHenry, Thilthorpe, and McElhaney. I'm happy that I didn't go McElhaney, as he started to slow down quite a lot. Then we go over to St Kilda, and Marshall had a huge second quarter after a lot of people tried to downgrade him to Gorn to get cash elsewhere, and that sort of has backfired, as Marshall was the top scoring ruck, I'm pretty sure, by 1 point over Darcy. And then Woods, 109, huge third quarter, but then went forward and didn't do much in the last, so worry about his role. Higgins, Crouch, Ross, Clark, Steele, Sinclair. Sinclair's been really disappointing, so glad that I didn't get him. Stocker, Camaminti, of course, comes on right after I take him out a couple of weeks ago and beats his break-even, is now, I'm going to guess, probably 390k. All clubs, Camaminti, he is now 380k, went up 24k, and has a really good break-even, doesn't he? Has a break-even of 32 again, so that's not bad, actually. So I'll take that as that he's going to struggle to hit 30, I think, in weeks going forward, and he'll struggle to get some cash gen going. Battle, Wilkie, Butler, Burns, Wanganeen, Malira having a bad game is pretty good as well, because I think some people would have jumped on him. Philippou, 52, barely beat his break even, and glad that I jumped off him. Hill, Patton, Owen, Machito Owens, good pick to not get as well. Membry got subbed out with concussion, so he's done for a week at least, potentially more. Howard, Bytel hopefully gets into the team fully, and but he does have his break even absolutely ruined. I mean, if we look here, Bytel, 58 break even, but 284k. He can score, and I think he will be in the side next week. But he just has a bad break even, and it would take a week to sort of solve that break even. But I mean, he can go 90s and 100s, I think, if he is in the team full time rather than on the sub, as he scored 20 and 9 in the third as well. So that's basically that. And I'll switch over here. That's the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.